let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's included the Ice Wall, baby. Shout out to the Grays. Shout out to the Tartarians. Come on with it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's continue to grind to shine. The name is Law Nation. Cowboys is also a game day, baby. Let's get it. All right. What do you want, baby? Hold or fold? Time's game day. Will there be a move? Come on with it.
Running from it, destiny arrives all the same.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today is game day, baby. All right. I see some people are really new here. Now, let me break this down. There are different forms of content creations, but ultimately, we are content creators. There are structured forms like ESPN, Fox, the 3-letter, the 4-letter networks, whereas they give you 15 to maybe 20 minutes of content and they cut the commercial, right? And most of the content is cut around the Cowboys, regardless of the situation, especially if it's in the ramifications of football. Now, you got your hot topic content creators, right? You got your doom and gloom guys, and I get it, doom and gloom creators right now. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, everybody on their side right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their side, right? You got your truth tellers. You know, the truth teller's going to always get the most heat because at the end of the day, if someone tells the truth takes its time before it arrives. It literally, but the lie can travel all around the world. Then you got your speculators, people that like to do content to speculate only, right? And then you got people masquerading as Cowboy fans, and they're really not, but they see the opportunity, and you can never get mad at that. Now, I know some people are going to say that, hey, this person that says this is going to be always the truth, and everybody else is talking lies. No, because length of the conversation always matter, right? Anybody can do a 1 to 2 minute rant. Anybody can get mad for 10 minutes. But consistently, I'm going to tell you the truth, whether or not you want to hear it or not. And then when I got to put cover over it, when you're hearing it from me, I'm going to say, hey, man, I got to put a little cover over it, right? But I'm going to always strive to tell you the truth, right? And I get it. Some people say, well, hey, Law, the season is over with. Put a fork in it. I'm done. Because X, Y, and Z person said it's over with. No, I don't operate that way. As long as we mathematically is in the situation or in a fight with it, I'm fighting. But I'm telling you the truth by the whole time that I'm fighting. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah. That's how I do content creation here. So I'm going to continue to fight for us to think about reasons why, right? Because rigor mortis haven't set in yet, right? Some people will be willing to say, let's just go ahead and talk draft, right? Let's not make no trades. The Cowboys will not make a trade. No, I'm thinking that, hey, all it takes is one punch, right? And people can say it don't take one player. It takes multitudes of players. No, it takes one player, too. It takes one punch, a puncher's chance at this. And the Washington team, they lost last night, right? The Giants team, they lost this past week. So it is for what it is. The Cowboys are second place. And it's about getting hot towards the end, not hot now. And we still have about 8 to 9 games left. So I'm going to fight for any opportunity. Yes, indeed. But some of y'all, some people on life support, y'all would tell them, go ahead and pull the plug, man. Yeah, let them go ahead and see the creator. I'm tired. I'm not here to fight for that person anymore. Go ahead and wrap the cords up. No, I'm not saying that. No. Life support. Let's figure out some other stuff, man. Let's fly to Africa. Let's go pull some old remedies, man. Let's go to Jamaica. We're going to try to figure out the way to save this life. That's how I look at it. Ain't this right, Dominique? Ain't this right, DT? I see you in the chat. Branday, come on with it. We got 9 games left. Come on, man. So for those, man, who say that the season is over with, well, be gone. Don't come back. Don't watch nothing else. I'm okay with just having 100 views. Come on. I want those who willing to. Now is the time where you really showcase that you're a Cowboy fan. Now is the time. Shoot. Shoot. And that's how I look at it. Oh, Lord, man, you just optimistic. You a fool. Yeah, that thief was on the cross next to the Savior was a fool too. But, hey, at the end of the day, sometimes it's better to be in the right spot at the right time. And he said, this day you'll be with me in paradise. So I'm like the thief on the cross. Is that the case? I'm gonna be sitting right next to him saying, hey, what else can we do? What do we need to do? That's how I'm looking at it. Now, I'm not saying that Max Crosby, because I got him on the particular thumbnail, that he would be the savior here. I'm not saying that he would be the savior. I'm not trying to say that Trey Hendrickson would be the savior. And I'm for damn sure is not saying that whatever the Eagles did is going to take them on and winning multitudes of Super Bowls, right? No. What I'm getting at is that they made some moves this morning. So what I don't get is people sit up here and say with their faces all straight and type into the keyboards and say, well, Lord, I don't think that you're a real Cowboy fan because everything that you say is X, Y, and Z. It's either negative or is this either the Cowboys going to do X, Y, and Z things. And I'm sitting here like, whoa, what are you trying to say? Because at this point, we need to be trying to fight for any ideal. That's what we do. We have zero control. When is the trade deadline, Tony? It's tomorrow. But we have zero control of the outcome of the game. We just bounce our ideas together and we throw them at the front office. And it's to a point that they like to get in control of the narrative. They like to get in front of it. Why? Because that's how it is in life. When you have a little money, you can change the landscape and the mindset of the people. That's why lobbyists exist, right? That's why, I can start a company, and if I had $2 to $3 billion with a B, and it's a pill that's not even really regulating, I can put that pill out and have everybody take the pill versus taking something that's natural. Oops, is that pharmaceutical? Yeah, that's life. Whoever got the money controlled the situation for the majority of it. That's how it is, unfortunately. So we got to live with it. But we have to be smart enough to say, hey, at the end of the day, man, I'm fighting for what's mine. No, I'm not taking that pill or that jab or that stab. I'm not doing it. No. I don't care how much money you will say that I will be able to get down the stretch. That's life, unfortunately. All right? Let's listen to old Jerry.
Season topics.
Yeah, but what is your counter? What is your damn counter?
My counter is...
I really want to know where you would go get it. Now, don't tell me about should gotten a guy in the off season.
Why not?
This isn't a damn word argument just because I'm not arguing with you. I'm dealing with how we line up, not what I did wrong last week or last month or 2 months ago or 2 years ago. But if you think for any minute right now, there'll be one Super Bowl champion. What did the others do wrong? There's one Super Bowl champion. Now, we want to be that champion. Come on. I've got more time than that.
Jerry, 1970, a little different from this past off season in building the team we're talking about today, which there was a lot of criticism that you guys didn't add, didn't spend, and don't add, and don't spend, and are not aggressive enough with some of the problems that are still haunting the Cowboys today that we see play out on the field. That's the point of talking about the off season.
I remember those criticisms very well. Okay, so what?
Are they playing out to be accurate?
What's your point?
My point is, it seems like
Listen, let me tell you what I'll do. About it. I will let us sit down and look at the decisions we've made over the last several years. Okay, I'll look at it. Now, if you think I'm interested on a damn phone call with you over a radio, and sitting here and throwing all the good out with the dishwater, you have got to be smoking something over there.
That's Jerry Jones, almost 1 year ago from today. And I'm not trying to, so some people will listen to that and say, well, you're a hater. Why would you bring this up now? What this got to do with the price of tea in China and all of this, the tariffs, taxes are really high over there. But neither here nor there. What I'm saying is basically so that we can understand what we're dealing with. Those who don't understand the history shall what? Repeat it. And that's why I'm putting this out there. Granted, a little flame, a little fire up under the can get you to move a little bit. And they know for sure, the Cowboys, we can't just sit on our hands and expect different results. I think that the Cowboys, if you are consistently waiting to the last hour, the last minute to make things change or happen, then that is a consistent way to fail. There's a consistent way to not be successful. Now, we do have our eyes and our mindset out on an alert for anything that happened today, but anything that happened today should have already happened weeks ago, in my opinion. It should have happened probably months ago. And the Cowboys still operate out of comfort is what I'm getting at. And we can look at this team. We talked about conversational pieces on how we can excel. Today, Cowboys versus Cardinals. This is a must-win game. I get it. I've been saying that for the last 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I've been saying that this is a must-win game. We still got to be more consistent, even on offense, right? I know we average right at close to 40 points a game at the crib. Well, we got to keep that expectation up. If the Cowboys are considering looking at what they've seen this season and saying to themselves, hey, it's better luck next year. We can formulate some things next year and get things going. No, the time is now. And you got to want it. And the Cowboys can't get it if they're sitting back keying and laughing about X, Y, and Z and saying that, hey, look at where we at now opposed to what we were at last year. Or look at what this team is doing. No, you got to take control now is what I'm getting at. All right, Cowboy Nation, our next 5 games, all must-win games, is from Tony. One can set up a clean argument and say, hey, the next issue, all 9 games, man. All games that we play must-win games, especially if we're trying to keep up and catch up with the Eagles, because we got to. That's just how it goes. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second here.
30 points per game over the first 8 games of the season. And maybe you guys know this guy. The one and only Michael Irvin is here with us on First Take.
Yes, I am. What's up,
Michael Irvin.
Y'all see all these 88s out here in the crowd. That's because they know that other 88 tonight will be dancing all over the football field.
Why'd you stop lying? Why'd you stop lying to the American people? Why'd you stop lying to Cowboy fans? Those 88s are for you.
Yes.
Those 88s for you. They ain't for nobody present.
Wait.
Because y'all ain't winning. That's for you. That's for you winning in the 90s. By the way,
this is what I have to get on him about. Because I tell them all the time, 88s are not anything to be compared one to another. We are one thing to be stacked on top of each other. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't.
It ain't
I don't.
who's the best
I
CD.
don't.
No, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of here 5. That's what we're doing. And 88 will show up tonight and do what he always does at every game. Play big and win.
Okay.
Yes, my guy, 88 to one to 88 to another. Before we go any further, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's bounce around some ideas, but before we go further into this situation or conversation, let me just take this quick break to talk about this. Let's talk about control. And first and foremost, I'm talking about control body odor, and that's anywhere. And all you have to do is shop.mando and get $5 off of your starter pack, and that's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go. I use this body wash odor control, full body control with Mando. They have the product here, and they also have deodorant that you apply under the arm for 72 hours of odor control. You want to be in control. And speaking of control, they also have the product that you can apply all over the body, the invisible cream, and it also fights for 72 hours. Look, it's all about being in control. And with Mando, man, they control body odor anywhere. All you have to do is shop.mando, get $5 off your starter pack. That's over 40% with promo code LAW, shopmando.com. Let's go, and let's stay in control of your odor. Let's go. Let's stay in control of your odor now. We need help now, Jerry. This is from Dallas J. Literally is on record talking about who cares more about natural gas than doing his job. That's from Toxic Tom. Yeah. And shout out to you, Ashley, for showing up today. Hit that 1 in the chat if everything is good. Cowboy Nation. The Cowboys 3-4-1. Is the NFC wide open still, so far when we look at the standings, of course, it's one of those things whereas that tie kind of really throws off the balance, as far as where we'd like to literally see ourselves. But 6-2 is where the Eagles are at. 3-4-1 is where we are at. 3-6 is where the Washington team is at, and 2-7. Okay, and then we look down at the Green Bay Packers. We lamented just the other day that maybe, just maybe, the Panthers are not as bad as who they think they were when we played against them, because they were able to rock the Green Bay Packers. They're 5-2-1, and that put them pretty much 2 games ahead of us, believe it or not. And the Cowboys are the Lions are 5-3. They lost 3 games, so now things are very much so very intriguing. The Chicago Bears 5-3. Minnesota is 4-4. Tampa Bay 6-2. It haven't got cold yet. Keep this in mind. Carolina's 5-4, and Sea Chicken 6-2, which I looked back on a few weeks ago, and I was like, man, the Seattle Seahawks, they good, but man, they can get got a little bit, but they 6-2. They're not running off with it, but they 6-2. Los Angeles, man, 6-2. And so far, the San Frans are 6-3. So it's like who are y'all really in fear of? If you really think about it.
Bramlett, $5. The Jones ain't gonna do shit.
Jeremy, I know, man, but we hoping and wishing, man. I know hopium is a real crazy thing, but I'm gonna say this: I'm not sleeping on anything.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code LAW. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
No doubt, download Sleeper now, and when you download, you get $20 added to you, and then on top of that, get $100 deposit match when you download the app. Just use promo code LAW. So when you deposit that $100, they will match it up to that $100. Come on, baby, shoot. So the point would be that that's $220. Ain't that right, Greg? So that's my point. And hope of you, man. Come on, man. All right. So we got no hope for today, right? No hope for tomorrow. You know, that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further down this stretch of conversations, just get what I'm saying. There's nobody left on this list that you have to worry about offensively, right? From an offensive standpoint, we okay, we good. From a defensive standpoint, if we can figure, and I know this is a big, tall task of orders, if we are able to just improve this defense slightly, man, we in better grace. Man, because when you really look at it, yeah, all defense is dog water, but can we get somebody to splash it around and at least get it on someone else? See, that's the part where y'all depart from me, right? That's the part where y'all don't want to have this conversation. Like, we want to hold on. Look, just hear me out. With these draft picks next season, whoever we get, first and foremost, there's going to be half of y'all saying, when we going to play the young guy? And then there's going to be another half of you guys saying, hey, he's still a rookie. Wait for next year. We really going to be good next year. Don't you know there'll be 2027? Then let's say for 2027, that said guy that you really, really, really like, all of a sudden you sitting there saying to yourself, hey, man, you see what happened was a different defensive coordinator. But once he get used to this defensive coordinator, and now we're 2-3 years down the stretch. That's how we be sounding, Cowboy Nation. And then by the time he's year 3, there's time, hey, do you pay him? Do you franchise tag him? Do you put him on a 5th-year option? You know, that's where we be at, man. Literally. And then all of a sudden, y'all be saying, man, he ain't worth no $40 million, man. Hey, man, and it'll be 3 years later, man, he ain't really worth no 45, man. That's too much money. Man, we might well trade him for. And then the Joneses still get us, right? Y'all be on their side like, yeah, man, we shouldn't be paying no edge rusher $50 million. About 3-4 years from now. Right. That'll be the going rate. Like, nah, man, $50 million. That's too much money, man, to pay that edge rusher, man. Hey, man, you know, man, we might well, guess what? We might well go back to the draft.
Dread it. Run from it.
Oh my God, we might well go back to the draft, and then it's sad. Damn. It's sad, but man, boy, the drafting got us, man. Shoot, it's the same thing. We be like, hey, yes, indeed, it's crazy, man.
Jeremy Bramlett, $5. I think they should pay Pickens use the 4 number 1 round picks, just on defense.
Yeah, and defenses, man, is a crazy booger bear because it's one of those things whereas sometimes you would think that what this person did in college would translate to what they're going to do now, and then you never see that translation. So defense is crazy, man. Speaking of defense, as crazy as it is, getting around to this trade deadline conversation, it's not as bad as the damn. It could be worse. Let me see. Star Guardian X states just don't get it, Law. Joneses don't want to win. In a nutshell, basically. All right. Hold on. Let me play this right quick. Let me see.
In the fourth quarter, you scored 2 touchdowns in like a minute of game time.
At least we're not doing this.
Score that second touchdown and take the lead.
Defense get a stop.
We just got to play complementary football. Like, we put the ball in the end zone and go up a point at the end, finish the game. Like, just end it.
Any of the leaders on the offense, is it good to get on the defense or stay in your lane? I'm going to stay in my lane. I don't want no defensive player come and chew me out about what the doing.
Like, that's it. Like, that's what we need to do. Just end the game. Like,
man, I didn't know Fizz played football, man. Ain't that Fizz? One of them B2K boys? You know, B2K. You know, ain't that one of them boys? There ain't no Fizz play football, man. That's Fizz. Hey, it could be worse, y'all. So, hey, at the end of the day, can you imagine if anybody in the Cowboys uniform would have said that? Lord have mercy, man. Yes, indeed. Jeez, man. And they had enough. Yeah. So I know we're ranked, and we share a lot of categories as relates to the 32nd ranked defense. And and we're literally trying to swap some players around because I know for sure Logan leave Fizz alone. That's got to be Fizz, man. I was like, man, that's Fizz, man. Yes, indeed. And at the end of the day, if we can get a few pieces from these hurt teams that's not thinking about going in advance, it's crazy how NFL defenses are. You know, on one end, you can see, okay, this will be a valuable asset to us. But on the other end, they play for a terrible team like the Titans. You can literally say to yourself, Jeffrey Simmons would be nice right now for us. But for the Titans right now, it's crazy. Star Guardian X might be us in a few more games. Let me say this, though. Star Guardian, you're right, but the Cowboys are so structured that they get in front of it before it even happens. I'm being real. The kind of caliber of players that the Cowboys even target, they make sure that they don't be that outspoken. The only outspoken player that we have here is George Pickens, and the way he's been here, shoot, he's a saint compared to like for what we thought that we were going to get. I don't know if there's anybody else that will be willing. Trayvon Diggs to a degree, but he's not even playing. So everybody MK Ultra over here. There ain't nobody gonna be speaking out, you know? It's cheap.
Just training $10. Was telling my son how Det was able to extend Hutchinson with any 3-letter or 4-letter network instigation. They were able to do it quietly. There was no talk of how they waiting too long.
Right. And the thing is, Toxic Tom Dallas is being linked to Logan Wilson, or Logan Wilson is being linked to the Cowboys. Yeah. How can I put this? The Dallas Cowboys I don't think the Cowboys got one person that's outspoken, that's going to go against the grain. Not one person. And that's just for what it is. I just don't think that anybody will speak that way. And that's just how it goes with the Cowboys. But neither here nor there. Let me do something real quickly. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines, because this day is going to be really long. We're going to have multitudes of shows today on this game day. And I want to know your predictions. I want to know how you guys feel about trade deadline, who we should go out there and get, what would be the score, what would be what you're willing to give up. Here's how trades work. When it's a good trade, you got to give up something good for it. And sometimes trades, when you make something happen, you don't have to tell everybody. I don't want to hear the fact that we came close to a deal, but we ran out of ink, right? Or the paper, we couldn't find another contract to fit the needs of the paper or the language. Kenny Clark is outspoken and clowny. Yeah, but both of them boys are new here, and they don't want to talk too much in front of new company or about new company. All right, so let's do this right quick. And if you're driving around Dallas and if you get T-bone rear-ended and you need to reach out to someone about that, let me tell you who you need to do first to reach out to.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
That's 214 or 817, and every 3 you can dial. Be sure to reach out to our partners, Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. They're located here in the heart of Dallas, backed by a combined of 100 years of combined experiences. That's a lot of information that can really work for you. If you can't dial that number, just visit FrenkelFirm.com, and everyone will be able to assist you from that aspect. Yes. My hotline for your mind is 657-390-7391. Appreciate each and every last one of you all. Let's grab a seat. Let's talk about this live at this particular spot. I got from the 214, Darius. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me.
Like, what's happening? Is my audio good?
Oh, yeah, you great, man. You great.
Okay, good, because last time I got rudely interrupted by my audio.
Yo, it's sack you, dog. Yo.
Yeah. But no, so my score prediction is 40-28 Cowboys. Initially, I thought it was going to be a lot closer, but my gut feeling is right now I think it's going to start out kind of close, and then we're going to pull away. We're going to pull away at the end. And the reason why I say that is because Kyler Murray is a Texas football legend. I didn't know if you knew that, but Kyler Murray got records in the Texas football history books right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you look up his stats like that, his quarterback passer rating or some shit like that. I know he got a record. What they gonna do for him today? Because he gonna be watching. No, you're right.
He gonna be watching. He's not gonna be playing.
Oh, he ain't gonna be playing.
Right. So what all they got to do with the price of tea in China? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I thought he was playing.
Yeah. Jacoby Brissett, is gonna be playing.
Oh well, shit, it's over with. Oh shit, Let me just go ahead. Let me change my score. It's gonna be 40. It's gonna be 40 to, let's say, 21.
40 to 21. Okay.
40 to 21. And I also have a suggestion, or I have a thought that I just kind of want to put out there. Once Eberflus gets fired, because I just got a feeling that he may get fired, even though he may do well towards the end. I just don't. I think he kind of spoiled his situation here. Just is how bad it's going as of right now. Right. I know people may not like this, but I'm going to go ahead and put Rex Ryan name in the hat. I know people not going to like it. I know not y'all is not going to like it. But the last time Rex Ryan and Schottenheimer were together, they was in the AFC Championship. And if they would have had a better quarterback, they would have went to the Super Bowl. So it's just, food for thought. I know people not going to like it. I just want to see for myself. I know personally, Law, you don't like it.
Right.
But me personally, I do, because I want to see all that big shit Rex Ryan be talking about. Like when he be dissecting defenses and shit, Like, he be talking that big shit on ESPN. So I want to see if he can back that shit up. You know what I mean? But I got a feeling like he may be able to. You know what I mean?
Man. But I appreciate
overall,
you, Darius, man. Thank
Yes,
you.
indeed.
Thank you for calling in, Chief. It's a call from Darius, who want Rex Ryan in the folds, and I already know all of that talking, boy. We already do a lot of talking already, right? There's more ammunition, and then I think of the unsullied version of Rex is going to be crazy, because that's what Jerry Jones is going to try to do to him. He's going to pull them weed whackers out, chat. Cowboys don't like confrontation. They don't want somebody to speak out before their time frame or out of turn. So I don't think that from a relationship aspect that Rex would fit. And the last time, can we figure out a way to stop doing retreads? I'd rather have a brand new system. Because Rex Ryan haven't coached in since 2013, 14, something like that. That's many a moons. So no, I want somebody new with a creative mind that's understanding all of the jet motion, these screens and different formations that they try to do to mix it up. I want some creativity. Yeah. And if I can't get that, I'm pulling a defensive coordinator. I'm looking at their resume. And if they've been on a team that's been top 5, they automatically. I'm talking about top 5 in defense. I ain't talking about this Matt Eberflus top 20 to top 15 in the last 15 years. I want top 5. I'm going to get them type of dudes, I got from the 979, and then I got the 607. But 979, what's good with you, man?
What's going on, Law? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. You sound great.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. As far as score predictions, well, since Kyler Murray isn't playing, that's going to benefit Dallas' defense at least a little bit, because they're going to need all the help they can get. But I still think, considering how bad the defense is, they probably still going to let the Cardinals score at least a good 24 points. So I think the score will probably be like a 38-24 type of ball game, or 38-28. I'll go with 38-24. I think the defense will manage to make at least maybe 1 or 2 stops. I think if they can, offense-wise, they can just stick to what they've been doing.
Right.
They don't get shot. It doesn't try to get too cute in the red zone, especially in goal line. Just, run the ball with Javonte. Don't make it difficult. Or if you do decide to throw some fade routes to Pickens, things of that nature. And I think they should come out with a win. We'll see, though.
No doubt, man. We'll see, man. Appreciate you for calling in.
Yeah, appreciate that. Take it easy.
This DP, man. We got a super chat. Make sure I'm reading all of the super chat. I think I saw one earlier that I didn't get to. Let me see if I can scroll all the way up to the top to see it. Branday states, if Dak won't say it, I will say it. Defense gets a stop. Yeah, defense do need to get a stop. And you're right, Brandon. Thank you for your support. And then we had another super chat that was just submitted a few seconds ago, and it was stating that ATX states just came across the screen that the Bengals wants a first-round draft pick for Trey Hendrickson. Do it. Let me get on the biggest of the screens. Do it, Cowboy Nation. Let me say this one more time. Do it. Do it. If it's a first-round draft pick, do it. One first-round draft pick, they'll still put you in 3 first-round draft picks in the next 2 seasons. I guarantee you, whoever you draft in the next 2 to 3 seasons, they're not going to generate or accumulate the type of productivity or the wisdom and knowledge and understanding what Trey Hendrickson will be able to bring to the table. Yes, the price of businesses, and he is long in the tooth. He's 30, 31? But that's the price of doing business. That's the price of doing business. You're going to pay $30 to $35 million. This is how it goes. You're not going to get those things for cheap. What else? What else you want? You know what I'm saying? Like what you want? You want to get them at 20 to 25? That's not happening. If the Cowboys ultimately want to change something around, and I get it, the Bengals is not a beacon of light to showcase anyone to say, hey, let's get somebody off of their defense. Oh, he's 29, then do it. If Trey Hendrickson is 29 or if he's 30, do it. Well, what's the whole point of trying to play? Meaning that I'm trying to get better than what I was the day before. Bringing him in, you get ultimately better at that spot. You eat a little crow, but hey, you can sit back to yourself. You can say back to yourself, hey, it's a late round draft pick. It's equivalent to a second round draft pick anyhow. The Bengals going to improve themselves. Whatever they improve themselves at is going to be okay. They in the AFC anyway, right? That's the price. That's just the cost. I got DJ. You in here twice, but it's one of them. DJ, you're in the sixth dimension, man. Hang up both of those phones and come back. DJ over here, he done found a quantum leap over here. He's in the sixth dimension. DJ! Did we win the Super Bowl over there in that dimension? Wherever DJ at, we won the Super Bowl in that dimension. yeah. Let me I'm gonna circle back to you, DJ. So just tell me, man, how many Super Bowls we got over there. I know we got like 15, 20 over there. I got actual factual from the 919. What's on your mind?
What's happening, Law? This is actual and factual, and my prediction, the score is going to be 37-31 Dallas. 37-31. Also, Law, I heard that there's a chance that Kyler Murray might play. Did you hear that?
Well,
there's a slight chance.
A slight chance. I thought they ruled him out. But, hey, a double-minded person is wicked in all thy ways. So if that let me know that they're wickedly thinking over there. So if he get in, then it's going to be a good for us. If he not playing, it's going to be good for us because they got doubt. I love it, you know.
Okay, Law, they said, I was watching First Take, and Stephen A. Smith said it on First Take that they mentioned that there was a chance that he could play. And I was just watching that. But
okay.
I want to say two more things. Would it be good for us to maybe try to go get Chubb, the defensive end for Miami, or maybe get Michael Fitzpatrick, the safety from Miami, one of those guys. And also, you mentioned about bring this to close. You mentioned about defensive coordinators.
Right.
What do you think about Brian Flores?
Oh yeah. I think that, you know, his stance on what he did against the NFL, it'd be a good medium for him to be here in Dallas because we know how Jerry Jones like to fight against the NFL. But I seriously doubted that Jerry Jones would give Flores an opportunity and a chance to shine here, and especially for what he tried to do against, you know, the NFL billionaires. They might fight each other, but they stick together like one. They love each other, boy. You know what I'm saying? So in unity is going to be a move that the Cowboys can't make because of the optics.
And,
Yeah.
And so what about Ron Rivera?
Riverboat Ron. No, it's just a no for me on him. I think we need new blood, man. I like the mind of the creativity of the youth in defense, and I think that's what we've been missing out. Think about it, man. Monte Kiffin, man, he's older than Methuselah, right? And he went from one old man to another, and that's Rob Marinelli. We were calling him Papa out there, you know. And now, even though Matt Eberflus, he may not be as old, but he's just as ancient because he learned from them guys who never really, pretty much, in my opinion, made the proper adaptation. So that's where we at right now. I think that the older defensive coordinators outside of probably Wade Phillips is a no for me.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, Law, and I just want to say, how about them Cowboys?
How about them? Actual, factual, my guy, man. I'm gonna take that name from you one of these days, bro. Appreciate you for calling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's actual, factual, man. I the last time we had pretty much solid defenses, of course, was with Mike Zimmer, and of course Wade Phillips. But those are the last times that we really had good defenses in the building, and we ran Wade Phillips off because technically, in my opinion, he was never meant to be a head coach, in my opinion. I think that he was been a phenomenal defensive coordinator, been there throughout his career, and it's just for what it is. Call up your man Al Harris for the defensive coordinators from Stone. Yeah, I feel you, Stone. I feel you. All right, let's let the next caller on. I got DJ from the 607 Earth 15, man. You here, man?
my bad. I dialed it twice, but hey, I just gotta talk to the people that call your show. When they call in, please get your info right, because you know what, if you're a Cowboys fan, you know Kyle Murray's not playing with that 9-0 record. You don't want to see him on the field. So I'm not even worried, Law. Honestly, right. Now this in Las Vegas are must wins. We better not lose to them, or our season's over. That's it. We lose to Arizona tonight, it's over.
It's over.
We gotta win.
Okay, yeah.
And you know what? Why is everybody talking about defensive coordinator? It's the middle of the season. Eberflus is here to stay. Get used to it. We got it. It's just a fact, Law. He's here to stay. He's not going nowhere. So that's an off-season move. So, and you know what? What is Jerry doing? He's embarrassing us. He's talking about oil companies, and he's not worried about our defense? Are you serious? And this is what we're talking about. And then, not even a couple hours, on our ticker, we see Philly takes one of the people we should have grabbed?
Yeah.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. We got one day, but Jerry always likes to make a splash. I wouldn't be surprised with about a half an hour to go at 4 o'clock comes, and we make a move. He's always got to do something. But you know what, Law?
What's that?
I love him, but we got to win. There's nothing to talk about. We got to win. We're winning tonight 40-17. We're blowing them out at home. We don't lose at home. You know that, Law. We don't lose at home. We're about to blow them out.
Come on with it, man. 40-17. Yeah.
You already know, man. DC for life, man. Let's get this dub, boy.
Let's get it, man. Yes, indeed. That's DJ from Earth 15, man. I think we got like 7 to 8 Super Bowls there on Earth 15. Always a pleasure hearing him, man, speak.
Question to you, Marcus Spears, is do you think the Cowboys can make the postseason?
I do.
What?
I do. Is my mic working?
It's working. You're loud and clear.
I do believe the Cowboys can make the playoffs. You know why? Because I watched Green Bay get beat by Carolina last night. Right. There will be turmoil the rest of the way in the NFC. And if this team can win tonight, another NFC win, and you think about going forward, hopefully, you get some reinforcements on defense, Mike, and you look at how this season is going in the AFC and the NFC. Dallas has to win games, obviously, but the way the attrition is happening around them, they definitely have a chance to get into the playoffs.
Listen, I mean this with all due respect. What position did you play in the NFL again?
I played defensive tackle.
Right. And you've seen this defense for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
And so what do you make of the way this Cowboys... What are you going to do if you make it down to the...
Who you picked yesterday to win out of Carolina and Green Bay?
Okay, sure. I took Green Bay, but we've seen Green Bay be vulnerable before.
May I interject?
Yes.
I just
okay, let's see.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, if the Cowboys make the damn playoffs, I'll come back here and host a damn playoff party in front of y'all. That's how sure I am that I'm not
going to be here. Yeah. We still got chances, man. Until we mathematically out of it, I'm going to always say we got a chance, man. I'm always say it, ladies and gentlemen. You can fight with anybody else on that, but just know that I'm gonna continue to fight. That we got a chance. I got from the 206. You in the mix? You're live. MJ, talk to me.
What up, Law Nation? How y'all doing? Everybody, shout out. But the Cowboys, me and you talked about the other day, Law. I think it's gonna be 44-27. And then now, how you could fix this real quick on the defense? You can make 3 moves if you really want to think with it. You're going on get Fitzpatrick. You're going on get either Chubbs or the guy from Oakland or Cincinnati, the 2. And you get the D tackle from, or the D tackle from Simmons, or the D tackle from the Jets. You get a 2, and you, like you say, forget them picks, and you put your team on, make them 4 moves, either one. Either D tackle, or either D end. I'm going for both. If Jerry Jones want to make these fans lose their mind, tomorrow night it should come on the board. The Cowboys got 98 from Oakland and the D tackle from the Jets or from Tennessee, and you got Fitzpatrick. And because you got your linebackers, because now it's going to have to, it's like me and you said the other day, now, go on pay number 35, let him be Mike. The kid is not dumb, because now you got the pass rush, and you play the other linebackers with him. But I'm playing a 3-4 defense, and on 4th down, I'm playing then you go 4, because now you got the pass rushers. Because the 3-4 is going to help 97 and 95, so they don't double team. Now you got to be, because they can win a one-on-one block. They probably them teams been double blocking them too. Like you watch that long.
No doubt, man. In closing. Yeah.
In closing, go on, make the trade, get these other guys out of here, and send them to another team. Let them get a new start. And how about them Cowboys and Jerry Jones? I know you listen to the Law Nation. You better make a trade, man, or I'm going to be pissed off tomorrow.
No doubt, man. Hey, my guy, Toxic Tom. Yeah, I blame him for having me. Oh, my God, I blame him for having me to check out on that conversation, man, with my guy, MJ. He said, well, go ahead, make 12 moves. Oh, my God, boy. Hey, Cowboys got like 10 minutes. Make 12 moves. Oh, my God. MJ, you do have some good points, man. MJ, you do have some good points, but, man, it took Cowboys 10 years to make 10 moves like that, man. 30 years to make 10 moves like that, boy. Oh, my gosh, man. That took me up out of here, man. Yeah, man. The Cowboys don't operate that way. It'll take us that long to make a move for us. Y'all say it with me. James Washington. That's how. Yes, indeed, boy. I love y'all, man. I love y'all because you can't get no other laugh like I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. All right, I got from the 903 is in the building, and then we had the 857. But the 903, you're in the building. Talk to me.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? This is Andrew. How you doing?
Andrew, I'm doing great, man.
Yeah, I hope you can hear me. I'm in the store, but I just want to say this. This is what I think they should do. Instead of trying to make something happen, I thought they need to focus on returning Pickens, just in case. As of right now, just in case he don't stay. You know what I'm saying? And because they're going to need all the draft picks. If Pickens don't stay, they're going to need a good wide receiver. I'm going to be for real. The way Jay Jones doing business, every pick counts for him. Need to get rid of coordinator and get ready to prepare to be, you can draft pick to build up that defense. I know all people I would sign right now is Williams and Pickens. And drafting somebody, trading somebody is not going to help. You ain't going to get far if you do trade somebody. I think you'll be a mediocre team. You may get to play if you do, and you may lose out. And then you don't got people you got overpaid, or you be trying to be another contract issue. We'll be trying to figure out you can't cut nobody, you can already get about the team. But right now, it's time to rebuild. I mean, I understand I got a lot of hopes, but the way this team defense looking, I don't think we're gonna get far if you do draft somebody.
So when you say when you say it's time to rebuild, so are you waving the white flag on the season already?
Yeah, my thing was trying to get pickings on the team. If you don't stay, then we'll say, well, we use our draft picks for this, but then we're gonna need another wide receiver.
So what?
Back in another hole.
So what do you expect next season for us to start off 4-0, 5-0, and then we can have a chance, or?
I just think right now we should just worry about rebuilding. I think we have better opportunities to see where we're at.
Who are you building around?
You've been around well.
Who's your foundation?
Right now on the defense, Bland is probably the best thing you got on defense as of right now. Everybody else kind of new and or kind of they ain't really showing anything. And then the ones who's injured, you don't know how good they're gonna be yet. You know, we got some good people coming back. It takes time to get that get that body back to where it needs. So counting them out either.
So when you said all of that, it makes no sense if we don't even know where we're gonna build at, right? We don't know the foundation. We don't know none of that. I think that go ahead. Mm-hmm.
If you do draft somebody, it better be somebody young that you can build around. If you're gonna be a big splash, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna realize, are you better for it to keep them more than 1 or 2 years? That's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about go get somebody who's on the way out the door, and then you try to redo the contract. Then you'll be in another money situation because we got the cornerback Diz. We don't know how he go. I mean, the way he's been playing, I don't know. I like Diz, but the way he's been injured a lot, I don't know if he's gonna be able to be the Diz he was. So pass rush.
Yeah. So that means that if you gotta do all of that, then that means you're gonna be rebuilding for 3-4 years, if that's the case, because you don't even know what you got on defense. That's what I'm getting at. So I think that right now you need to get a splash, get somebody that can savage this up and try to win now versus try to rebuild.
Who you thinking? I just came on. Who you think would be hit to rebuild around if they're gonna make a big splash?
It's got to be somebody that can affect all 3 levels, and that is primarily somebody in the trenches, and that can be either a DT or an edge rusher. That's what I'm looking at. If the Cowboys really want to savage anything, you got to get somebody that can help all 3 levels, and that's somebody that's on defense right now, and that's somebody that can really create pressure that helps out your secondary. That's what I would look at in these next days. But I appreciate you for calling in, Chief.
Yeah, I do. I hope they can find somebody. If there ain't nobody there, I won't waste on it just to satisfy, just to comfort somebody if that person not there. I think the person on the radio would be good too, but I don't know if they're gonna get him up on what they gonna cost.
No doubt, man.
Very legit.
Appreciate you for calling in, man. Thank you so much, bro.
All right, thank you. Thank you, man.
No doubt. Yeah, I mean, for those who say we rebuilding, and I get what you're saying. We got 9 games to go. So if we're going to say, okay, we're going to save for next season, how are we going to rebuild? You got an aging quarterback, which he's on a contract, 60-something APY. You're supposed to build around that said player and then continue to add more and more pieces. If you're saying that, okay, it's impossible for this defense to help us out now, then what we need to do, we need to control the narrative with that then. Control the TOP. How do you do that? You run the ball. Right? So the Cowboys, if they want to control the clock, there's nothing wrong with picking up another running back. That can help out. That can help solidify a lot of things, help alleviate a lot of things. And then on defense, who's your anchor? Who are you building around? If you already have in your mindset that you're going to move off from Trayvon Diggs, what can you get in return from him? Right? But you done already put him on an IR, meaning that you can't trade damaged goods, meaning that he won't be off of IR until the trade deadline. So you're going to keep Trayvon Diggs for at least another year. Bland is here for a long time. He just signed his contract. Ink is still wet with his contract. Osa is still here. Overshown is still here. He's going to come back this season sometime, right? Shavon Revel, he's still here. He's going to come back this season, right? He's a rookie. So those are guys that they are building around anyhow. Gunner says you got to fight to the end. You're right. Jeez.
$17.58 game $5. Law, how come I never get to call in? I want to call as spit some of the hot fire open mouth smile.
Pause if necessary. It's 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. 1758, not to get confused with 38. I got from the 857. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
How about them Cowboys, though, Law, man? It's all good.
How about them, baby? Game day.
We're gonna start it up like that because it sounds like this is Law Nation. This sounds like Law's funeral home-ish. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But I'm just gonna come in, you know what I'm saying, as I do, bro, and I'm just gonna keep it quick. Hey, yo, as my grandmother rests her soul, man, if you ain't got no faith, you ain't no friend of mine, brother. You know what I'm saying? And end of the day, brother, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we gonna do. And shout out to DeRoe. How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? How about the Cowboys? You know
How about them, man? Yes, indeed. Yeah. How about them? Dallas is real. Appreciate you for calling in. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I could play that song wide open right now, man. That's what I like. How about them Cowboys? I got from the 215. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
No.
Once, twice. Three. Yeah. 215. You're live on the Nation. Brought to you by Sleeper.
Hey, Law. This Mike.
Yeah.
I was calling in reference to because I was listening to everybody. I was listening to everybody talk, and
Mike, you gonna do this to me? Oh my gosh. Hey, they got Mike, man. I know it sounds like he's shaved. Hey, y'all put your prayers together for Mike, man. I got Cowboy Roy, then I got Toxic Tom. Hold tight. I got from the 603. Hey, you're live. Talk to me, man.
Hey, Law. Let me tell you, man. Jeffrey Simmons would be a game changer, man. That's the guy I really want. Crosby would be a game changer, and then the guy out of Cincinnati. Hey, man. Look, what the Cowboys, what I like to see them do, man. Okay, Eberflush is going to be with us next year, maybe the year after.
Yeah.
After that, why don't we get us a defensive consultant? Hire Rex Ryan, somebody as a defensive consultant, not just to help with scheming the defense up, to help Eberflush, but to also help with drafting defensive players because the Cowboys cannot draft defensive players if their life depended on it. So that's what I'm in favor. Just hire a defensive consultant.
I know, man. But defenses, Roy, you know, that's something that you got to learn on your own, man. Unfortunately, Roy. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we should never have paid OC. I think he got deported. I'm not certain. I ain't seen him call all game season.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe ICE got him. I don't know if they picked him up, but man, we got to get better on defense, man. We got to get better on defense, and you can't expect Dak to score 40 points a game. That's ludicrous. That's crazy, man.
I know.
And so, if we can get us a defensive consultant, and maybe a young defensive somebody you can, man. There's plenty of good defensive coaches in the college ranks. And then if you hire a defensive consultant, blow all those defensive position coaches out.
It's like being a chef in the kitchen, man. And when you have the title and the name, you don't want to bring in somebody else to be in the kitchen with you, you know. And those are that's life lessons. Some things you got to learn on your own, man. You know, it's like being with your lady. You know.
Yeah, get rid of all them defensive coaches. I mean, White Cotton is the only one that's worth keeping. Get rid of all the rest of them.
You got to learn on your own, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately, Roy.
But I don't shoot, man. I don't care what the Cowboys score as long as they win the game. As long as they win the game, I don't care if they win the game 9-3. Win the game. Just
win the game, Roy. You right.
Win the game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
What you got for the score prediction tonight, man? Just win the game.
Hey, you know what? I'm just that tipped off right now. I'm gonna say 12-3. 12-3. There you go.
Yeah, 12-3.
Cowboys.
Come on with it, man. Boy, there could be a lot of complaining that game. 12 points at this house on a prime time game. Oh Lord, that's a Brandon Aubrey game, you know. Yeah. Sous chef. Some things you just gotta learn on your own, man, and you can't ask for help, you know. Fellas, y'all know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Those are things that you got to learn on your own. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm trying to keep it PG-13, but you got to learn it on your own. And I am Blade Brown, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't call your daddy in there when you trying to learn this thing and you doing this thing and you've been calling the plays like you want to call it. And that's where Matt Eberflus is at. He can't call his daddy and say, hey, am I hitting this right? No, he got to learn it on his own. And that's just for what it is. Cowboy Nation, I know it sound crazy, but when you are calling defense, you don't want somebody else to come in there and say, hey, let me show you how to do it. No, this is his. And he ain't finna relinquish none of that. Yes, indeed. I got from the 717 Toxic Tom. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, good morning, Law. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
Sounds good. Sorry. I got Forrest Whitaker eye hearing some of these people talking about just like wanting to stay comfortable. Look, I love to gamble, and there are times when you're sitting at the table where you need to fold and be conservative, and there's also times you need to stop being a fucking pussy, and you need to put your chips in. You have stumbled upon two quarterbacks in Cowboys history back-to-back as an undrafted free agent and a fourth-round compensatory pick. That is like winning the Powerball 2 times in a row, where there are teams that are spending day one capital and trading years just to get that one. And fans still want to do the same old, let's get rookies over the hump, let's just use these cheap players, we can't afford people. Look, y'all, I'm a CPA for a living, giving y'all free financial advice right fucking here. Stop believing the cap hell bullshit. Stop believing any of it. I'm telling you, they can afford to pay people if they want to pay them. Hard stop, end of story right there. Go look at other teams and how they manage their money, real contenders, and you will see a stark comparison. Secondly, why the fuck would you hire a dude who you bring in a defensive coordinator that is the exact opposite of the players that you actually have on your defense? You have Dan Quinn style players and you just bring in your friend who does nothing what those players do, and then you're expecting to have qualified. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And you brought him in before the head coach even was there, and Matt Eberflus even admitted it. Again, doesn't make fucking sense. The last point I'll say is optics is everything. In business, in life, everything. And if you are the owner, leader of anything, and you are on record doing what you're not supposed to be doing and bragging about, I'm not doing my job because I'm doing this, and you think that's going to fly, y'all hate the Eagles? Howie Roseman won't be caught dead doing stuff like that because he's too fucking busy trying to win football games. And that's all that matters. The fact that you are still believing that that man is going to save you, you sound like North Koreans praising the grand leader because he's going to end famine. It's never going to fucking happen.
Man.
Sorry, y'all. The day he dies is the day we have a chance. Till then, we are smoked. Y'all have a good day.
Ooh, that's Toxic Tom, man. Sheesh. Yeah. Bingo. It's rough, man. Look at the Colts. You're right. Somebody said I disagree. You got Steven Smith next. Not Steven Smith. Steven Jones next. I dog calling him Steve or Stephen Jones next. Man. All right, I got Walker Wade, and then I have Big Amish. So I got from the 972. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
Law, what up?
Not much, man. What you got for me today?
I got to add on to that because the point is when Jerry kicks the bucket, things may stay the same because of Steven, but maybe Steven would wise up and give full range to Will McClay on building a roster like how he wanted to.
Right. You sure right.
That's the thing is Jerry ain't going to let that happen as long as Jerry's alive. He's not going to let his son give full autonomy to Will McClay. And you would hope that when Jerry does kick the bucket that he will do that. He'll finally let Will build the team and have full control of player personnel because Will doesn't have that control because how you get a Mozzie Smith or a Taco Charlton is because you let coaches put too much input in on the draft. That's why our defense is so fucked up over the years is because we let our defensive coordinators bring in their players or the guys that they want to draft. That's why you get a Mozzie Smith. That's why you get a Taco Charlton instead of a TJ Watt is because
Right.
Will McClay gives in to Rod Marinelli. That's when Will McClay needs to say, no, Rod, I'm not drafting Taco Charlton. I'm drafting TJ Watt, and you're going to accept it.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the Cowboys is there's too many hands in the cookie jar right now.
You're right. You're right. Because at some point, you do the coaching, I do the selections. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my job. I evaluate talent, and I see what's best. And you make sure that you keep me looking good by coaching these guys that I evaluate. So yeah, you're right. I agree. Look, every time we got burnt, every time we got burnt is because we went in there with the wrong mentality. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And that's the thing is we could fix the defense. Look, Cowboys Nation. We cannot trust this organization right now to draft for defense. We don't have time to wait. Dak is in his 30s.
Right.
We don't know how long we got. The damn Miami Dolphins have been trying to replace fucking Dan Marino for 26 years, people.
Shoot,
26 years they've been trying to replace Dan Marino.
Yep.
We got a good quarterback right now. I'm not saying he's the greatest, but he's a damn good quarterback. We need to take advantage of this right now. We need to make trades for players who can make an immediate impact the next 3 seasons. 3 seasons and go all in. Period. I'm not relying on the draft because this team has shown you over the last 5 years we can't draft well on defense. You get a Mozzie Smith. You get a Sam Williams. You get a Trayvon Diggs who now he's a shell of his former self right now. I mean, we can't rely on the draft. We can't.
Hey man, you hitting right on the money. Now you got me thinking like, who do we draft well on defense? If you take away,
we drafted Micah Parsons. Guess what? He's gone. DeMarcus Lawrence was solid. He's playing damn good for the Seahawks, but they got rid of him.
Man, you
all
on
the guys that were actually pretty solid are gone.
You onto something right now. You got me thinking. Oh my God, you got me really thinking. Who do we draft well on defense?
It's offense we draft well. They're great at evaluating talent on offense. They've been bad. I mean, look at the linebackers. Sean Lee was a beast. Couldn't stay healthy. Overshown's a beast. He can't stay healthy. We signed Jalen Smith. He can't stay healthy. Van Der Esch is retired. He couldn't stay healthy. We draft guys because we like getting deals. Oh man, this guy's a first round projected player, but he's injured. Let's go ahead and draft him. Well, guess what? Every time we've done that, it ain't never panned out. We we could have, like I told Brian Broaddus on the radio, if the Cowboys would have signed Demario Davis 8 years ago when he was a free agent when he left the Jets, he'd have still been our starting linebacker and the best linebacker on our team, period. Instead, we decided to draft.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I appreciate you, Walker Wade. I'm gonna go look at some things, man. Appreciate you for calling in.
We gonna win today.
Yeah, we gonna win. What's the score? What's the score prediction?
We're gonna win 28-14.
28-14. I'll take that. Appreciate you, bro. That's Walker Wade, y'all. Got me rubbing my beard hair over here. Let me see. Jordan Carroll, bust. Joey Ivy, bust. Marquez White, got him on the 35. I mean, he didn't play. We busted out of that one. Xavier Woods was good all the way up into the point whereas it was payday, and he was saying that I can only play 100% of the time, 30% of the time, or something like that, or I can't play 100% of the time, 100% of the time, something like that. Jordan Lewis was solid with us. Oh my God, Jordan Lewis was solid. Cheeto Woozier, I like Cheeto, man. We played the politic game because we were still trying to get Anthony Brown into some folds, and I remember Cheeto Woozier being healthy scratches for us, and that really made me mad. But shout out to Cheeto Woozier, but Jordan Lewis was pretty good. Chris Coverton, he didn't pan out. DA was good. But he's one of those situations whereas we drafted him to develop for someone else, right? So in his final year of his contract, he played pretty well, and then he got picked up by the Washington team. So that was a solid pick, but he didn't really play his best seasons with us. That's crazy. LVE, he was good for 1 year. We knew he had medical situations. Jalen Jelks didn't pan out for us. Donovan Wilson didn't pan out, no good for us. Joe Jackson, no good. Cheeto Jackson, Michael Jackson, no good for us. Michael Jackson went off to somewhere else and was pretty good. Tristan Hill in 2019, terrible. Bradley Anai didn't pan out for us. Reggie Robinson, we tried to put him at safety, then try to switch him back to cornerback, didn't pan out for us. Navell Gallimore, develop him for someone else. Trayvon Diggs, good until he got hurt. We still got the jury out for him. But one can argue a year and a half was his best seasons with us, or 2 years collectively. Izzy never got a chance to see the field with us on a consistent basis outside of one playoff game against the great Tom Brady. I think Izzy had balled out, and then they rewarded him by seeing the bench the next season, which is crazy. Big Quentin didn't work out. Jabril didn't work out. Nashawn Wright got about 3 interceptions this season. He's balling now. Nashawn Wright's balling for Chicago. Chauncey Golston didn't work out. Osa, people are already casting aspersions saying that didn't work out. Kevin Joseph, of course, we know the storyline, didn't work out. Micah Parsons didn't work out. Technically, according to the Cowboys, he was a one-dimensional player, didn't work out for us, right? So outside of Parsons, man, he is by far our greatest defensive weapon. Hopefully Overshawn can do something. Sam Williams, the jury is already out on him. I think that the Deron Bland, that's my dog. I like him. I think that he's going to be really – I hope that he down the stretch, these 9 more games that we have left, even though looking at the – trajectory of this defense, it's hard to put any light on Deron Bland, but man, it just messed me up. Hey, I didn't know we were this bad in drafting defenses because I don't have anybody else that I can say I can literally hope that Siobhan Revel and my guy Mears Leofowl and Shamar James, but and of course Donovan Ezeraku, but Woo! I never knew, man, that we look like that on paper with defense. I got Big Amish, man, from the 202. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
How about them Cowboys? Y'all.
Y'all. What's good with you?
Let's go. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great.
That's it. A lot of the callers addressed some of the issues I wanted to bring up, but Bill Parcells, I think, said it best, just to address the defense. And he said, if you want me to be the chef, I'm paraphrasing now. If you want me to be the chef, you got to let me buy some of the groceries.
Gotta let me buy some of them. Come on with it.
Right?
Yo.
So let me get some players. All right. Well, now we know the defense is 32nd ranked. Let's have hope. It can't get any worse. And let's stop beating up on them. That's like having a little brother and you're beating up on him. It's not good. It's not good for the family. So it's not going to help anyone if we're beating up on the defense. We know they need help. So what do? You gotta help them out. You gotta bolster them. So I hope we make a trade. If Jerry sticks to what he's been doing in the past, we're not. But hopefully he could get that edge rusher. I agree. Hendrickson would be a great help.
Yeah.
Because it gives hope no matter what. It's going to give hope, and you know it's going to be somewhat better pressure than what we have. And it's also going to help out Easy Rock on rushing and the interior. But you're right with the back end.
On the back end of it, you're right.
100%. But here, I'll just switch gears now to the game. And the players that we're getting back, again, we have that hope. That's all we got. We know Jerry's Jerry, but we have that hope. So this is what I'm looking for in this game. I want it to be a hard-fought game. Mid-round scoring, 24. I just want us to win. One of the callers meant, I just want us to win. But I want it to be a hard-fought game as a preference, and I'll tell you why. I want it to be like 24-22. But I want us to have TOP like 36 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're just being so efficient on offense. The defense makes 3 stops, maybe 1 pick. But I want us to just be so efficient and so time-consuming on these long drives that it's devastating to the opponent's defense. That's what I like to see, and it saves our defense. I just want to see a game
24-22. Yeah. They're still cardiac Cowboys, but I'll take the victory. I do a victory lap still with 24-22, Big Amish. But what else you got before I let the next caller on?
How about them Cowboys?
Yo, that's Big Amish, man. Speaking of Big Amish, I got from the 315. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
Yeah, how you doing, Law?
I'm doing great. I can't complain. What you got for me today?
Listen, man, any decent quarterback right now can pick apart our secondary because we don't have a good pass rush, man. That's the main problem, man. Like, you could put any quarterback out there with a good QB, a coordination, and they're gonna make it happen against us because you know what I'm saying, we don't have nobody there rushing the quarterback, man. They're tiring out our secondary.
And that's what happens right there. I think that the best trade-off would be is to get somebody that can create pressure, someone that can get the quarterback off of their marker so that you can probably get a tip ball, so that you can probably get somebody to sit on a route at least and make a play. But that's just for what I'm looking at it. I could be 1,000,000% wrong, right? But at some point, I think that still, since we do have life, we fight to save life, you know? We ain't in hospice care right now, you know?
See, that's the thing, man. I understand what's going on, man. It's the fact that we switched up our defense. Our defense is switched up with this zone. You got us going. You got us under another coordinator. So it's like now it's tough for us because we're used to one thing on defense. Now we had to switch up and go to something else that we're not used to. So it's like that's tough. It's not easy to be a corner. And
it's definitely not.
The thing is, like, I don't like the fact that that we got rid of Parsons. Jordan Lewis was definitely one of our best options to keep. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, we never really got to see Jordan Lewis, Deron Bland, and Trayvon Diggs play together for a long period of time. Because either one was injured and one was out for a long time. So it's like there's a lot of things, man. We should have never got rid of Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn ain't half bad at a head coach or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things we could have changed.
Yeah, but right now it's fire and brimstones over there in Washington land, though. But what's your name so I can lock you in?
Oh yeah, my name's Shaq, man. I'm from Syracuse, New York, man. I appreciate you for having me. I just, that bothers me with this. We could have picked up Phillips, man. Our GM ain't looking too. Jerry Jones is just not making the right moves right now, man.
No doubt, man. I'm going to put you in as Shaquille O'Neal. Man, we got Shaq from the 315 in the building, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, dog.
Yes, indeed, man. Y'all better watch out. When we start to think about all of this, it is for what it is. We do make quarterbacks, other teams' quarterbacks. Hey, I'm not trying to poke at this guy, but man, I got to poke at my guy because y'all know where I'm going, right? Here's my thought. Giants lost, Washington lost, Green Bay Packers lost. Come on, Cowboys. The Eagles on their bye week, they scrambling and scraping just because they going out there getting all of these pieces. Jair Alexander, he ain't no world beater over there. Jalen Phillips, he's another Jalen. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get teams of Jalens, but he ain't really a needle mover. They just making moves. They let me know that they scared about something. They scared that we might just wake up one day. That's just for what it is. But I love hearing my brother from another mother just talk about things that's not happening and wanting to look. This will be before the game.
I hate it here, man.
Yeah.
Injury Reaper. Okay. You got us, bro.
Yeah,
we get it. We didn't have injuries last year. You making up for lost time. Mercy. Okay, I said it. Mercy. You got us, bro.
You got us, man. I know.
Got it.
Yeah, he sound like us now.
You twisted our arm. Okay, mercy, bro. You got us. Let us go now. Damn, you taking all the fun out of this shit. Mercy, bro. You got it. Let us have our season back. Damn. It's probably too late now.
This is before the game, though.
You see, the hopium is wearing off because of these damn injuries. That shit is a buzzkill. Let us have our season, bro. All I asked for was just to see Jaden back with Debo and Terry. I just wanted to see what it would look like.
Yeah.
Just wanted to see if there was a chance. With the way the defense played, fast and physical, with the Tyler Owens insertion into the defense, with Jordan McGee getting some run, with Frankie being down on the defensive line, there may have been you take this same energy we came out with, right around Revo, all that shit that we saw earlier. You take that same energy and you play against Seattle with that. I don't know who the hell checking Jackson Smith and Jigba, but you take that same energy home when you putting Arthur Monk into the rafters with the championship threads on a Sunday night. You bring that same energy, and I guarantee you were coming out of there victorious somehow, some way. Not after you done took Terry from me again, potentially Javon Kinlaw. You definitely took Laramie Tunsil from me tonight. What you want me to do, bruh? You ain't even giving me a chance.
Hey,
I'm
bro.
over this shit.
I'm going to tell you, bro. Then they turned the heat up even more. They took the damn quarterback and the DB. I heard Marshawn Lattimore, he's out for the season. And I think that Jaden Daniels, and I'm not laughing at Jaden Daniels' situation. I'm not laughing at no injury situation. But taking the fun out of it, that's been us for 30 years, 30 seasons. Every time we get something moving and grooving, things going well, we get a crazy injury or we get something crazy in the headlines with Jerry Jones, or we trade away a certain player, or we don't even feature a player no more because of the money the aspect that's tied to it. Boy, so he ain't doing nothing but preaching from what we've been seeing for all of these years. You know, I'll never forget, man, we was having a good year. Julius Jones just running everything. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, I think that was his name, right? We had Julius Jones, right? And he was running, and all of a sudden, a broken leg or something. We had one year, my guy Dez Bryant just doing some crazy good stuff. And we put him on kickoff return. Broken foot, out for the year. I'm sitting here like, man, we get robbed all the time with injuries, but nobody can remember ours, right? We just, as Cowboy fans, have to tell people, wait till next year, man. Wait till next year. Man, we will have something that we seen spectacular in 2016. And all we're saying, man, we're going to run it back. Let's go see what we can do. The next year, we draft a taco. Can you imagine if we drafted a TJ instead of a taco going into 2017 to add into what we did the previous year? And then on top of that, without an injury about anybody, they suspended our best weapon for six games. So don't tell me about all of a sudden mercy. Shoot, we can't never get things moving and grooving. Man, we found a diamond in the rough. I'm talking about a 6'3.5" wide receiver catching everything. Looked like he could run a 4.3 40. Right? Boy, we found a diamond in the rough. Then all of a sudden, a Kardashian started dating him. His hamstrings went out instantly. I mean, the dude couldn't even get a season out the way before he can shake the women off of him. And all of a sudden, it's crazy, Cowboy Nation. Let me let the next caller on. Appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in and being part of these conversations. Appreciate you. I got from the 501. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Hello?
You're live. Talk to me.
Hey, my friend. Man, my brother, I'm just calling because, honestly, man, I don't know if a trade will help our situation. And I'm speaking as a Cowboy fan for over 30 years. I remember being, a teenager watching the Cowboys win their first 2 Super Bowls. And, man, honestly, man, it's like a continuous cycle of just nothing or sabotage, in my opinion. It's like one of the callers called earlier, and he mentioned, why would you hire a defensive coach that really, with the personnel that we have, they just don't match.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make any sense to me. You get Trey Hendrickson, you get Crosby. I hate to say this, I just don't think you win anything, man.
Well, you got 8 games left. You got 8 to 9 games left, right? We're 3-4-1. You trying to salvage something, right? Rigor mortis haven't settled in. You still have life with your offense, right? Are you trying to win today, or are you trying to win tomorrow, or what are you looking for?
This is what I think you should do.
All right. So you the GM, you the owner, GM. Okay, you're the owner GM. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I think you should sign Pickens, save those draft picks, and let Will McClay do his job, and try your best to draft the best defensive players that you can draft.
So you got 8. You got 8 games left. You got technically 9 games left. So you, as the owner operator GM, you are already kicking the can on the season. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna come in here and help, man, because with the Cowboys.
All right. So you said that's what you don't know. So what do you know already with this team? What do you know?
I know
defensively speaking.
I know your offense is decent. It's legit.
Okay. Right.
If Dak stays healthy, you have a chance. But I just, man, honestly, I don't know the defensive coordinator. I don't know if you're going to get Crosby. I don't know if you're going to get
No. You ultimately, right now, the owner and operator of this team. This is your team. This is your franchise. You said, okay, you don't know what the defense is capable of, but you got 8 weeks of what you do know about this defense. You got 8 weeks of what you do know about this offense.
But you know what, Law? If you can get something out of, and I know this sounds crazy, But if you get something out of Sam Williams, if you get something out of Osa, Ezra, and see what people don't understand is that Sam Williams, he's coming off of I never understood why they had him on the punt on the return team anyway. That was stupid. It's just what you were just talking about earlier. It's almost like self-sabotage in my opinion.
Right.
Why is he on the return team? Okay. You know, and what people don't understand, he's coming back from an ACL injury.
Right. We lamented that.
Coming back,
and we lamented that too.
Be able to be any good, you know.
So in other words, you said to just punt the season, right?
I'm saying that I let I signed Pickens. I see what I have in these young guys, and I let Will McClay do his job. I mean, I think that's the problem in Dallas. You have to let everybody do their job.
I appreciate you for calling in. Thank you so much, bro.
No, thank you, Law.
No doubt. All right. I got from the 215 Hood Quavius Cushiton, man, from the Basement Boys, man. Talk to me, man.
What's going on with you, huh?
Not much, man. I can barely hear you. You're in a bad location. Let me circle back to you.
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm on my way to work, man. But you asked the last caller a question.
Right.
The things that he don't know and the things that he do know.
Right.
I want to expound on that real quick.
Yes.
Okay? The things that I do know as the owner and operator GM of this team right now is my defense is ace. Okay? That's what I do know.
Right.
What I don't know is what can I do to bolster this defense? Now, everybody's talking about go get Max Crosby, go get Jalen Phillips, Jerry is not going to make a move. Okay. Let me make this absolutely clear. I said this on my live last week. This was going to be the excuse if we won or we lost. If we won, it was going to be, oh no, my defense is actually showing that they're improving. We don't need to put anything. We don't need to add anything. Besides, we still got Overshown coming back. We got Rebel about to make his start. We got this. We got that. And then we lose, right?
Right.
So then it's why make a move? Why make a move? I mean, we're already 3-4-1. So I mean, if this defense isn't going to improve now, we need more than one piece to improve this defense.
Right.
That would be the excuse. That's always been the excuse for Jerry. Even when the year he was like, I'm going all in on our guys, everybody thought he was saying he's going all in. He wasn't going to push all his chips to the front. We got 4 first-round picks for the next 2 years.
Right.
So that's 2 for the next 2 years. I'm pretty sure with this draft that there's going to be viable players that can come in and not immediately make an impact, but do something. Now, is that something that we want? I would love to win today. I would love to win today. I would. But unfortunately, with the guy that we have running the show, we probably won't win until tomorrow. Hell, it might not even be till next week. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. But in closing, what else you have?
All right. Well, in closing, I'm going to say this about tonight. It's not the players that I'm worried about.
Okay.
It's not the players that I'm worried about. It's Jonathan Gannon. That's who I'm worried about. Jonathan Gannon has our number. He's had our number for quite some time now, even when he was with Philly. Get with that information in what you will.
No doubt.
That's my time. It's your boy Hoodie Kush from the Basement Boys. I want y'all to stay up. Be easy.
No doubt, man. That's Hoodie Kush, man. All right. I got from the 318, and then I'm seeing my guy 100 grand with the plan in the building, and hold tight 901 boys. I got 318. You're live on the nation. Talk to me.
What's good, Law?
Not much, man. What you got for the show today?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it 100. People probably don't believe me, but back in the 90s when the Cowboys winning and all that, somebody that had to put a spell on Jerry, because I don't know what has just been going on since. It just seemed like it's like what Stephen A. Smith be saying. It's these slippage that I don't understand it. In my opinion, like with the Cowboys run problem, if we want to be honest, the Cowboys always had a run game problem, as in like with the defense. So for us, like give away Dan Quinn, to me, Dan Quinn wasn't a problem.
Okay.
It was always a run game. I feel like we never just had. If you look at the Dallas Cowboys D linemen, we don't have those big chunky players or nothing like that. I feel like we always just had pass rush players.
Okay, that's a philosophy. That's a principle. Right,
yeah.
right.
And like, I just don't understand. Like, just because to me, Jerry is really a smart person. I don't understand just the way he operate now. That's why I really say I feel like somebody put a spell on Jerry for winning so much in the dang 90s.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you.
No sense.
I appreciate you where you coming at with that particular information, man. Thank you. What you got for the score tonight?
For the score, I like it to be at least 31-14. How our defense is, they're going to give up a touchdown or two. But with our offense, how good our offense is, we at least need to put up 31. So I'd say at least 31-14, 28-14.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you. 31-14, right? Or 28-14.
Yes,
Appreciate you, man. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Smart is very subjective, and that's why I wanted to push back on it, but it's the way you judge a person. We judge fish on how they swim, not on how they climb trees. Jerry Jones may relatively be a very brilliant guy, especially on the way that he's able to accumulate money, wealth, and all of those things to provide for his family. But running and operating a football team, and it shows that, yes, he can accumulate billions. But the name of the game is not billions. It's about hardware as it relates to winning the Lombardi Trophy. But this is for entertainment purposes only. He's very successful as it relates to marketing and being a franchise that's talked about the most. Brilliant. But if we judge a fish on how they climb trees, then it would be out of loop, right? Because that's not what they do. And one can argue winning championships is not what the Cowboys do. It's been 30 years, 30 seasons, and we haven't found a recipe for it. But one can argue that the Cowboys ultimately, in their hearts of hearts, know what they need to do because we got 3 of them under his regime. And that is allow someone else to run and operate this organization and having Jerry Jones to step back because it works that way. But when you are trying to get notarized and notified and let people know that you can climb trees when you are ultimately a fish out of water in this particular category, expecting to get the respect when the expectations is at the table, ultimately falls flat on his face each and every time. And that's what we're dealing with the Joneses. But I got my brother from another mother, no other. Don't look like Danny Glover. Keep it cool with us. 100 grand from the 201. What's the plan, man? What you got for me?
Hey, Law, real quick. Do you have a different audio set for over the phone? Because you clipping bad over the phone.
I'm clipping bad over the phone? Let me see.
Over the phone, you clipping. Over
Okay.
the phone, listen, you sounding crazy. So you got different audio settings, or it's all one?
It's all one. In the chat, if y'all can put a 1 in the chat, if y'all can hear 100 grand correctly, and put a 1 in the chat.
Me hearing you over the phone, you be clipping when I hear you over the phone. But, you know, as far as hearing you on YouTube, you fine. But over the phone,
Yeah. Wow.
You real loud over the phone. So
okay.
It's like.
Let me know.
So
I'm trying to turn mine down just a little bit. Is that better
you good now? You're not slipping now. You good now?
Yeah. Now what about? All right, let's go now. Yeah. Let's rock.
Yeah, you good now. You good now.
Yeah.
No, man. So as far as everybody, why everybody's talking about Dan Quinn? Dan Quinn left. He wasn't let go. He left.
Yeah, he never was fired.
I don't understand.
He was always welcomed here. Yeah.
He left.
Can't take this no more.
He left to get that head coaching job. And if he would have been a head coach here, then we wouldn't have Shoddy. And I come on, man. And as Louis T said last night, you got to be good on the side of the football that you good at. Dan Quinn's defense is garbage. That's his calling card, defense, and his defense is garbage. So it's like, come on, man. Like you a defensive head coach and your defense is garbage? Like, you're losing. Yeah, we losing, but guess what? Our offense is top 5 in the league.
It's ingredients,
so if you're gonna
man.
be good at something, you're gonna be good at something.
It's the ingredients. I think that Dan Quinn do know how to accept. He know how to get pressure, right? He know how to create those things. They're a little bit older over there. I'm not trying to put any cover over.
They made their team that way. They
definitely made that team.
They made their team that way. That's no excuse.
And we tried to warn them too. We like,
thank you.
I said, y'all gonna look good, but when it get cold outside, shoot, they gonna need that. They gonna need that cream on them old bones, man.
Yeah. Louis T talking about, we got experience. Yeah, don't know. We gonna see what happens when we get there. Now they complaining. Our team old. We need to get younger. You wasn't saying that before the season.
Did you?
You was talking a whole other different song.
Did you hear when we was on Super Friends and I brought up skinny leg quarterback? Shout out to my guy Cowboys computer Cowboy. But I said, hey, skinny leg quarterbacks don't last long. And he tried to flip it on me, and I said, hey, it is for what it is.
He's fragile. The boy is fragile, man. He's too small. And they try to run him like a running back with all them running plays. You can't do that with him. He don't got the frames for that.
He just don't have the frame.
He don't.
Man. Eventually. Skinny arm too.
That's what I'm saying.
He needs some milk.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. And he's not even an accurate thrower of the football like that. So it's like he got a lot of stuff he got to work on. And the cover on it is, our guys ain't there. Debo was there. I ain't there. Did Debo play last night?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, but that's them. That's them. You know what I mean? That's them, but I had to rag on Louis T, man. But that's them.
We
tried to tell them.
Yep.
But as far as today, I feel like we're gonna get a convincing win. And we just need to springboard this thing. But like I said before, I don't care.
You don't care.
We get a convincing win, I don't care.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta convince they gotta do more convincing. We gotta come out here and we gotta put some wins together. I don't mean 1, 2, or even 3. We gotta go on a winning streak, like we did when we got Amari. If we go on one of them winning streaks like we did when we got Amari, then I change my tune. But for right now, it's just sitting back and watching.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really care about the trade because, Jerry going to do what Jerry going to do. We already know what Jerry going to do. He waits to the last minute. He might get a deal done. He might not. Then he going to say, we ran out of time. We called you see, they leaking around. They call for this person. I don't care who you calls for. Get it done.
Man,
you see that? They putting everything out there. They call for this guy. They call for that guy. They da. Y'all quick to put that out. Get the deal done.
Get the deal done, man.
But they not going to trade none of those picks because that's the lifeblood.
That's
all
the hopium they got.
I want them boys to do is just look at the second round picks and try to use them. Then I know we don't have a third round draft pick, but the fourth or the fifth.
They're not going to trade
some.
none of that.
Yeah,
they're not going to trade none of that. You know why they not going to trade none of that?
Why they not going to do that?
You want to sit back low and while the rounds are going on, and we don't have a pick in that round, so there's no TV time. There's no who the Cowboys going to pick. There's none of that because we don't have a pick. Jerry Jones is sovereign and happy that he got those first round picks because it's more TV time. It's more, the great Cowboys, the 93 Cowboys. They got this guy. They got that guy. That guy reminds them of this. That guy reminds them of that. Therefore, that's money.
Man.
That's why they not going to trade those picks and move up and do nothing because it's more money for Jerry.
Man, you ain't lying,
That's
man.
why.
I appreciate for calling in, fam. What else you got before I let you roll, man? That's it? You going to call back when I do the pre-game show? Because I got 2 more shows left. All right, bro. Appreciate you then. Thank you. That's from the 201, man, at 100 grand with the plan. All right, I got from the 901. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
Shout out Law Nation. Shout out Memphis. Shout out Cowboy Nation. Shout out TSU. Shout out JSU.
Yeah.
Shout out Grambling State. Shout out FAMU.
Yeah.
Memphis in the house.
Yeah. Memphis 10 to K. What you got for me today, man?
We got a couple of things. We got Eric Kendricks out there.
Yeah.
Our former middle linebacker.
Yeah.
And I think he played real well for us last year. But what he did that was most important was he kind of directed Overshawn. He kind of directed Leah Fowl, and they flourished. I know we want a big name in middle linebacker, but we need a proven veteran that can see things happening before they do. Our guy, the middle linebacker, the green dot guy, he's too slow. He ain't got it. He's not seeing things well. If push comes to shove, maybe we should put Leofold as the green dot. I don't know, try something different. But everybody's expecting a blowout tonight. I respect Buda Baker. I respect Calais Campbell and them boys. I think it's going to be tough. That's all I got. Memphis in the house. I'm still going to rep my Cowboys. Everybody needs to be at, even kill now.
Yeah.
It's kind of rough. Memphis in the house. I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Memphis Teddy K in the house is my guy, man. Shout out to all of the people that's giving shout outs, man, for shouting out, Yes, indeed. Shout out to Ocean Water, man. Shoot, get my drink on. Well, shout out to Ocean Water, baby. All right, I got the next caller on from the 971. From the 971. You're live on the Nation. Talk
What's
to
happening?
me. What's
happening, Natchez?
What's good with you, man? What's good with you?
We're just chilling, man. We're just getting ready for this game. I'll probably do my show here in about an hour, and I'll get settled on in. I gotta get some things done around the house. But yeah, man, everything good with you?
Oh yeah, man. Everything great. Can't complain.
All right, man. They gotta win tonight, though.
It's a must win. It's indeed.
If they're in the hunt, they way down there low in the conference. I went on my show last night. We did a little thing, checked on the conference. But yeah, man, they got to get it done, man. Point blank. I'm not gonna say it's all gonna be on Dak, but the defense. Hopefully, they can step up tonight and show us something. And we can go out and win this thing, man. But yeah, man, I think that I think they may win tonight. I want to say 27 to 17. I don't think Murray playing tonight, right?
Nah, yeah, he's not playing tonight at all. At all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. I got that's what 27-17.
No doubt,
hopefully,
man.
Hopefully they can. Are you going? Okay. Hopefully they can correct the penalty game tonight too. And what you think about the penalties, man? Penalties been killing us this year, or what?
It's been most certainly, man. It's been one of the things that this team's going to have to rectify. But it's been primarily on the road, communication issues. So hopefully today we will see less penalties, especially since we're at the house.
Yeah, we're going to get more runs tonight. They're going to run the ball. They're going to stick to the run. They're going to play around, keep trying to throw the ball downfield.
No, they're going to set up the run, open up the pass tonight. They're going to try to set the tone, physicality, bring it to them, give Clayton Adams a shot at it against his former team.
If it's a blowout, you want to see Milton in the fourth quarter?
I mean, if it's a blowout, yeah, put him out there, get some reps. That would be ultra early. It's ultra early.
Let me ask you this: if we struggling, so wait a minute. The Cardinals are 19th on defense.
Something like that. 22nd, 19th, give or take, middle of the pack.
Okay. You think Dak could do all right on that defense? He gonna struggle.
Oh man, I think the Dak Prescott should be all right tonight. He's at the house, so he normally plays well at the crib. But in closing, what else you got before I let you go?
Okay, yeah, man. Hopefully they can win tonight, man. I want to see them happy and smiles on their face. Then if they can win tonight, then they're going over into the bye week and then hopefully beat the Raiders. And then they can put something together, man. Like I said, man, I'm skeptical about this offense. They got to show me something tonight. The guys are getting paid. They got to show me something on offense. When defense get the ball back tonight at certain times, they got to score. They got to earn my respect back. And like everybody else, they got to go out there and win these games, quit playing around. Dak getting paid too much. But like I said, I ain't putting everything on Dak right now.
Yeah.
But he needs to show. He's a 10-year veteran. Go out there and win. I saw Aaron Rodgers. He played 7-1 coach yesterday. He went out there and he showed up and he showed his ass when they needed him. So I need you tonight, Dak, to go out there and show your ass and go out there and win the game from here on out, like Aaron Rodgers. Go out there and do it, bro. You're getting paid big money.
No doubt, man. That's JP. That's JP, man. Thank him for bringing up Aaron Rodgers like Aaron Rodgers showed us something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so shout out to him, man. When you think about it, I'm quite sure that there was some other things on the other side of it, right? I'm just not looking at it as a one-sided situation. And I get it. The money going to always be brought up, but at the same time, what are we talking about here? Hey, what are we talking about here? Just say that you want Dak Prescott to play big in this game, and you don't want to see him make any mistakes at all. And Rodgers' team had turnovers, yes, indeed. I got from the 469. What's on your mind? Talk to me. 469. Once, twice.
Yo,
what's good? You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, man. A few things, Law, man. Just want to get off real quick.
Yeah.
Number one, this Cardinals team not a bad team. Like, you go in there and you jack around, you'll lose.
Oh, yeah.
They've lost. Yeah, they lost to the 49ers by 1. They lost to the Colts and the Packers by 4 points. So I don't know why people talking about this blowout shit. That's not happening. Not with this defense. Number two, I don't understand why the Cowboys, why we always like bargaining and getting players. Like, why it's always got to be like a steal?
Man, it's raisins. It's raisins in the potato salad, man. It's a philosophy. It's a principle.
This is terrible, bro. Like, yeah. I can't stand that shit, bro. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I know everybody's like the Eagles. Every week they getting something. Like, they making some type of move.
Yeah.
And we sitting on our hands with the worst defense in the league. And Minka Fitzpatrick, I hope that's my number one player I think they should go get right now. All them picks, I'll send that shit.
Yeah.
We need it.
No doubt,
I'm not
man.
Crosby. I like him, but I like Crosby. I like, what I'm saying? I like the edges, but I don't know. I feel like I don't think you got to blow a bag on a defensive edge right now when we got so many other issues. But prediction for the night, I'll say 2017, tight game.
Let it be tight.
Hopefully, hopefully, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, we got CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, but I don't understand why we can't move the ball like that. Last drive when we played the Broncos, that was frustrating before we.
Well, you couldn't hear. You was in a Mile High Stadium, and those sound like bevies of excuses, but that's the reason why this team is not consistently scoring 40 points a game. It's only at the house. So
Yeah.
we should see the scoreboard lit up, and we should be running it up tonight. But if not, then it's going to be even more concerns.
Yeah, we in big trouble. We lose tonight. And just one last rant, bro. Kyrie Elam is trash, bro. I do not want to see this man on the field tonight, bro. I'm sick of looking at him. Every time he on the field, he's cooked. Every time. And that's it, bro.
Made us wish we had Anthony Brown back, man. You ain't lying.
and that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy.
No doubt.
Anthony Brown look like an all-pro.
No doubt, man.
That's nuts, man.
469, man. That's my guy. Yeah. I mean, it is crazy. Boy, we rolling, baby. We are rolling. All right. I got from the 215, then I got the 804 in the building. So from the 215, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me, man. What you got?
What's up, Big Law? We talked last week about 40 at the crib. 40 at the crib.
Right.
That's the formula.
Yeah.
So we gotta look for that. Remember I said last week nobody's coming to save us.
Nobody.
That's gotta be our mentality. That's gotta be our mentality. If we get somebody this in the next couple of days, that's sweet. Great. That's icing on the cake. But our philosophy has got to be nobody's coming to save us. 40 at the crib, and we can beat, I would say, 75% of the teams in the NFL if we continue to put up 40 a game, especially 40 at the crib. So it's time to get back to our earlier week's performances where we fed that beast in the backfield. Feed them. Let Dak work that play action. Let the Twins get loose on in the receiver side, and feed that tight end, man. You know, it's simple. It's simple. It's not complicated. But our philosophy has got to be, we not waiting for no savior. 40,
Man.
40. Offense is going to carry this team.
Look to win every game. If I'm the coach, and I'm pulling my offense to the side, I say, look, man, we got to play every game looking to win. Execute every play that I call, looking to win. Every play, we got to make sure that we got our hands inside. We can't have pre-snap penalties. And when we run the ball, protect the ball. Don't put the ball on the ground. But we got to – and look, we got to win in spite of this damn defense. You know what I'm saying? That's what he got to look. That's what he got to tell the story to the offense, right? Then the head coach got to go to the defense side saying, hey, the offense putting everything on the line. We got to make sure that we can't put this out there that we are trash. You know what I'm saying? We got to play perfect in all our way. And that's the talking point that he got to give to this defense, is saying that the offense, we can't look for them to save us every effing week, you know. We got to do something. And that's what it need to be said. Right. But I appreciate you for calling in, Chief.
Yes, sir. And if we do target a free agent, I know everybody talking, secondary linebacker. I agree with you. It's got to be edge rusher. That's going to make Izaraku better, take the pressure off him. He'll flourish with another big dog running mate.
Hell yeah. Good call from you, man.
Yep.
It's from the 215.
Talk to you Monday.
Yes, indeed. That is a real good conversation. You got to play both sides, right? You can't belittle one to the another, and you can't have that chaos here in Dallas. So that's what Schottenheimer got to do. And then, by the way, when we start talking about defenses, and if a trade don't go through, it's going to be everybody here is going to take a deep breath and be like, but knocks on the doors of the mind should be, the ownership want me here. I got to say to myself, I belong here, and I got to fight and play even better. It's going to relieve some of the pressure from some of these guys, but it's going to also add a little boost. It's going to add a little. Let me see. Now I don't want to say a boost. It's going to add a little prep to their step when the trade deadline is over with. But if you a guy that get traded here mid-season, you got to say to yourself, I got to put on for the silver and blue and the star on the side of the helmet, and I'm going to make the necessary change. I'm going to let these people know that there's an opportunity looking back at what this offense can do. That's the type of alpha male that you need to bring in. You don't want to bring in somebody that's going to be docile, right? And is going to pretty much pick up the old habits of or whatever habits that this team is already exhibiting and exuding. You want to get somebody they're going to walk in here boldly with grace and mercy. Head high, chest out, saying, shoot, mount up. Let's regulate some stuff, man. That's what you want. I got from the 804, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's going on, Law?
Not much, man. All is well.
Trade deadline's here, man. I'm strong. I don't think we're gonna pick up anybody. Jerry's
trade deadline is tomorrow, though. It's tomorrow at 3:00.
Yes, I mean we're pretty much here. We would have picked up somebody. I'm thinking if we were going to pick up for this game. This is really a win or lose. We need this one. This is our playoffs. I wanted to see your thoughts on what do you think? You think we're really going to pick up anybody else? All you see on Facebook is we're going to get this guy Crosby, this person. I don't think we're going to pick up anyone.
I mean, at this point, I want the Cowboys to pick up somebody that can be, like, I get it. People going to say none of these guys that's available now is going to help out this team now. But none of these guys that we can pick up now is going to hurt this team is how I look at it. A Jeffrey Simmons will not hurt this team. A Max Crosby will not hurt this team. Trey Hendrickson, he will not hurt. They will absolutely help. And if we can sneak away and with 1 or 2 wins down the stretch, games that we don't supposed to win and we end up winning, then anything can shake when you get into the postseason.
Just all that talk with the 2 first-round picks and all this extra cap room, I thought we were gonna pick up somebody, but it's looking real doubtful. But I do hope we get a contract extension on Pickens.
Extension. That'll be the first thing to do is to extend Pickens. But if you don't want to do that, you still hold the rights for him for at least a year and a half because you got the franchise tag option that you can do, which I really don't want the Cowboys to do. I don't want them to do it, but you do hold that. And you do have over $30 million that you can spend. And in the next 2 years, you got 4 first-round draft picks. So the Cowboys got every power all in their hands. They just got to play their hands. They got to play the cards that's in their hands. And I hope the Cowboys can figure that out within 24 hours.
If they did franchise tag him, isn't it like $14 million?
28. It's going to be like $25 to $28 million.
Yeah, well, that's going to take all the cap right there. But
it's a hard cap hit.
More or less if we were going to pick up anybody, because all this trade controversy and everything, we're here. The time is here. I don't see it coming.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling in.
Take care, bro.
No doubt. Here's my thoughts, and I get it. Trade deadline, none of these guys like that. None of these guys is in the locker room that's willing to fight blood, sweat, and tears. They've been with this organization since day one, want to hear that they're about to get traded, whether it's to a good team or a bad team. None of these guys want to hear that. None of these guys want to hear that they're about to get cut or released from this team. But guess what? That's life. That's life. And if you want to win, that's just how it is.
Sacrifice.
That's sacrifices. Khair Elam, hey, great story. Your father played for the boys. We wasn't successful with him. Unfortunately, we're not successful with you. That's life, man. It's rough. Yeah. So it is for what it is. Let me let the next caller on. I got it from the 614. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's up, New?
Not much, man. Hold tight. I got a phone call. Keep talking.
Okay. I seen the chat where they say, where is Damone Clark? I haven't seen or heard from him. And I want to know what is the best way to get the game tonight. What app to use?
All right, I'm back. Okay, you still there? You go.
Yeah, I'm here, Newt.
All right, now what you got for me, man, today?
I want to know where is Damone Clark? Is he still on the team or what?
I mean, he's on the team. From what I was told, that they like the youth over him, Shamar James. They do like the believe it or not, what's the guy, Kenneth Murray, as well as Mears Learfowl. So they like the youth over him a little bit, but Mears Learfowl, he's not even in the good stands with the linebacker coach himself. So it is for what it is.
Okay, and another thing, what you suggest the best way to get the game tonight, on what app, and the cheapest one to get for just a single game? Do you know anything about that?
Man, I definitely don't have answers to that test, man. I should be a way that you join the Patreon on Law Nation Sports side, and this should be a way that you can probably see the game. But I appreciate you for calling in, fam.
All right, Nuke.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. That's from the 614. There's Nuke. The 210 and the 304. All right, so 984, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's going on, Los?
Not much, man. What you got?
You know, Rico, man.
Rico.
I wasn't going to call back no. Yeah, I wasn't going to call back no more because the season's playing out like I said it was going to play out. I told you that at the beginning. I told you it was going to be a top 5 penalized team. And, see, this is the thing.
Talk to me, man.
Trade. You said they need to play their cards. You want to say they need to play their cards right. But deep down in your heart, the Jones ain't capable of playing their cards right. Because they ain't played it right the last 30 years. Because Jared told us what his real true love is, money. Dallas is a hobby. Jared probably Jared rather is not hands-on, the other things like you would think he is. Stephen Jones probably right now getting drunk half the time, sleeping halfway in his office. Will running around because, hey, he got the sweetest job in the world. No accountability. And because he drafted well in the past, because the last 2 drafts he ain't really did nothing much. So he playing with house money.
So what you got for me today, man? What we gonna do today, man? Rico, what we got? What we gonna do
today?
Yeah.
We might win today. We're gonna do that 8-8, 9-9. We're gonna keep the door. We're gonna keep that hope alive. We'll give you 20 piece to make sure you come back the next day. Like Tony Montana said, take a Quail and call me in the morning.
No doubt, man.
Let me tell you something. Dallas got to hit rock bottom before anything happens. And it will. And when it do, true Cowboy fans will be happy.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you so much for calling in, Rico. Appreciate you, man, for the 984, Rico. Yes, indeed. All right, so you got to keep hope alive. You got to wait for the bottom to fall out. I got from the 304, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper. Talk to me, man.
Hello, what's good?
All is well, man. Let me see. Let me turn you down just a little bit, man. You sound like you on a megaphone, man.
Hey, I wrote on my windows, but I called it last week. I told you we was gonna lose that game.
Yeah.
Our offense barely travels. and that's because, for whatever reason, we can't hear in other stadiums. So being at home, that's a plus. But for me, I'm telling you, you're sleeping on Jacoby Brissett. We play this vanilla-ass defense that everybody knows how to throw against. We're going to make him look like he's the second coming of a damn Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, you know, because he knows how to play now. I think everybody's sleeping on him. He knows how to get the ball down the field. He did it at North Carolina State. He did it with the Patriots. He did it everywhere he's gone. Granted, he's a journeyman. He's a backup, but he knows how to throw that ball. So I'm telling you right now, I know y'all don't want to hear this. We're gonna drop this game at home. We're gonna drop this game. It's gonna be a three-point game. Cardinals. Can't call the score, but I'm calling the Cardinals to win this game. Only simple the fact that we're going to actually play a cover 2. We're going to play this. We're going to be zoned up. We're going to zone up. He's going to pick us apart, and Dak is going to, he's going to be playing for his life again.
No doubt, man. Hey, the audio is kind of wonky, but hey, Lou, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. Yeah, this is my guy, A. Lou. Good call from him, but I can barely hear him. Let me get the next caller on and pop in over here from the 313. You're live on the Nation, brought to you by Sleeper.
What's up, Lord? This is DC Reds, man.
What's up, fam, man? Your audio straight, man. Your audio straight to me over here, man. What you got for me, though?
Thank you, man. Hey, I just met Boss Cowboy about a month ago, man. I told him I got family in Houston and Gardner, Texas. So it's nice to meet you as well, man. I can't wait to come back out there so I can hook up and see you guys, man.
Most certainly, man. Let's get it, man. Whenever you down here, man, come on up and get it going for us, bro.
I sure will, man. I just got one quick statement, man. I ain't gonna hold you long.
All right.
If they, I'm kind of like with Toxic Tom, man. Until Jerry,
see the dirt, taste the dirt.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna be right where we at, man. But my question is, if they win tonight, and you can give me your opinion on this, if they was to win tonight, because I don't see them making no moves at all. For Crosby, Hendrickson, no, I don't see them doing nothing because they too damn cheap to me. Richest organization in the NFL, but they cheap as hell. So I don't even see them doing nothing. So my question to you is, if they do win and beat Arizona tonight, you think they're going to make a move by 12 o'clock tomorrow? Because I don't see it.
I mean, if they win, if they win and according to how they win, they ultimately don't make moves. But if we lose in an embarrassing factor, there will be some breaking news. Cowboys traded for someone. That's how I'm looking at it. We were 3-5. We were 3-5 at the time that we got Amari Cooper here, right? And that was 2000 and I want to say 18. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm optimistic that they would at least bring in somebody that's better than what we already have here on this team. But there's a small part in my heart saying the same thing that they are.
I know, right? Yeah, I ain't confident, bro. I've been a Cowboy fan since 1978, bro. And I ain't confident, man. I want to be. But I just, looking at them and how they roll, man, I'm just not confident, man.
Yeah, that's the only way, man. And it saddens us to be this way with the team that we love, but that's the reality of it, is that they operating out of comfort, and it's hard for these guys to see the pits of their own falls right where they're at now because of it.
Right. Well, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Next time I come to Gardner, man, it's probably gonna be sometime in August for my birthday. I'm gonna reach out to you, man. I'm gonna stay in contact with you and Boss, man.
No doubt, man.
I love to meet you guys when I come out there, man.
Let's make it happen, man. Appreciate you for calling in, fam.
Take care, man. Good job, man. Love you, man.
Much love to you, man. Good call from him. He's the last person that's in the queue. We had some great conversations. We're going to continue to push out some things throughout the day. So far, the trade watch, nobody is traded for anybody right now, right? And let me double check. Appreciate each and every last one of you all. Let me know, did Jerry Jones spoke today on that show, or they haven't aired it yet, or they trying to savor it? Because I've been looking around and looking for my notifications to hit. and I can definitely extend the show if we can see or hear anything from Jerry Jones today, especially him and Stephen A. Smith. We definitely want to see if that's airing so far so that we can get things going. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Trade deadline for your mind. Jerry said he spoke here in the chat. Yeah. It got to be something, man. All I can say is the Cowboys, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out one way or another. Game day. I think the Cowboys can be victorious. I got them scoring 37 to about, 37-34 Cardiac Cowboy Day. Since it's a situation that I want some type of improvement on his defense, I'm going 37. I'm changing my score 37-24 Cowboys. Y'all let me know. And then we'll have another show a little later on. I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. The safe room is now over with. But before we depart, we just got to make it happen. We got to make it happen. We do. Got to make it happen. Try not to speak too crazy over here. We got to make it happen, Cowboy Nation. Verdi, appreciate you. Gerard, appreciate you. Daniel, 34-23. Cowboys over Cardinals. Do something, T-Jack. Damn it. 40-37. Cowboys win. Mark, it's hard to have confidence. You're right. You can't have confidence on how Jerry Jones running is. It's difficult, ladies and gentlemen. I'm by far will say diamonds are tough. They can cut through most of the things in this planet. But you guys are by far rougher and tougher than any diamond as Cowboy fans. Cowboys, the beat of all hearts are crying Dallas Cowboys for life. We are right there with it. We don't shift our minds. We don't run away. We complain. We critique this team. But collectively, we stand 10 toes down with this team. Even though my name is Law Nation Sports, it is synonymous with the Dallas Cowboys now, based off of you guys' interactions, your love affair for the nation, without hesitations nor deviations to the matter. But I'm telling you right now, as long as these shows are live, lit, and regardless of whether or not there's 100 folks in here or 1,000, we bleed silver and blue. And I want us to be victorious. We need to be victorious. So stand tall or not at all. And for those who say, well, Law, why are you so hard on the Cowboys? Why you sound negative sometimes? Why you beat up us just a little bit too much? Even God chastises those whom he loves. I'm not saying I'm God, and I'm definitely not G-O-D with all capital letters. Definitely not. But discipline is a necessary interaction chastisement is a necessary interaction. Pointing out the flaws and letting them know that they're not doing the right thing the right way is necessary. Mama said that there'll be days literally just like this. So write this down. And it speaks about the mindset that you must exhibit. And that's right, Ashley. Rico, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity, if neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame or the sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the things you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset, with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, you will win.
Tell them run it all. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down that. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell them run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it all. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down that. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell them run it all. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely.